Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. It has been bug central. I have restarted this episode a number of times. I've been having all kinds of issues with the game since the last update. So what I've done is I've reinstalled the game, I've moved to the default branch instead of the test branch, verified the files, all those kind of things, and I'm hoping it works. The last test that I did gave me the game went on longer than the previous play that I've tried. So, some of the things that you guys have been saying in the comments, and thank you so much for that, by the way. The farms. So at the moment, with the season's update, March to April is the only time for sowing on the farms, and that's why we only have like 5 fields growing over here, because we only got the farm up and running with the vehicles kind of late in April sometime. So I think that's why that's the situation. I initially thought that they will continue to sow all of this and the fields just wouldn't grow out all the way or something like that. That's why I was a little bit surprised, but ultimately it still kind of makes sense that you don't spend the time and effort to sow fields that's never going to be finished or grow to full kind of full crops or something like that. So some of the things we need to do is get our distribution facility up and running very quickly. We are starting to run out of steel, I believe. Oh, and you guys have mentioned that we probably need another grain silo, and we need tons more covered hull trucks over here to help collect the crops and so on before winter sets in. So that's why the distribution office is going to be an important piece for us to get that finished before winter arrives. So what's happening with steel basically is we're not producing enough steel. Well, we're producing a fair amount of steel, but it's being turned into mechanical components too quickly for us to use the steel. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch off the mechanical components for a while, and we've got this vehicle over here, and I'm kind of wondering whether I move those vehicles. So let's have a look at the line. Can I check the line? Let's move the vehicles, the people, that line, MV mechanical workers. So for the time being, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say, well guys, come over here instead, and then what we'll do is we'll remove that one. So let's delete that, stop. We'll go to this bus station, we'll unload everybody that we can in fact unload over here, and we'll save that. So now the bus is just gonna run that one, and we will at a later stage move it back or something like that, just so that's the case. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to slowly just suspend construction on some of these pieces that's taking up a lot of steel. I think that one we can go ahead and finish off this, that's okay, but some of these we'll need to finish that one too. So let's just stop construction on this one, and we'll only work towards finishing off that little piece there. Then I believe we only have 2 little pieces that need steel at the moment, and that's this distribution facility over here, and that one aggregate storage there. We've got the train stuff, the rails, initial rails over here, and I'm hoping we will start working on that in this episode. So let's jump into it. Oh, someone's also mentioned in the comments that we should probably not electrify the rails at the moment, because we've got everything else apart from the electronic components, and I want to go electricity from the start. So I'd rather just not do too many rail lines. I'll just kind of extend it to over here and over there and see how we go with that initially. If it turns out to be too costly, we might revert back. So let's get into it. I'm hoping it's not going to crash. If it does, I don't know. So we've got the technical services ready on the other side, so I'll go ahead and procure a few of these vehicles and then move them over here, so at least we've got, when the snow starts, we can immediately plow this area, because that was a bit of an issue in terms of the construction during winter here. So let's see how that goes. Oh, the other thing that I've also that you've also mentioned to me, and I've gone and had a look. There's a lot of people here that's not working due to the fact that there's not enough kindergarten room, like 40 per building. And this one is kind of filled up all the time. So let's try and place a couple of new kindergartens over here. I'm not going to use the modded ones. I've used the modded ones a little bit last time, and it turned out they were a bit problematic, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're causing a crash, or they're not updated or something like that. So I'll place one of them over here. We should be able to squeeze that in. We'll get this construction to start going. Yeah, that's going to be just fine. We'll do that. We'll extend that one over there. We'll... everything that's happening now. Oh, I've reinstalled the game, so now my shortcuts isn't here anymore. I'll have to put them back in there, and I might plan them out a little bit better this time. Let's tie that one in there. We'll tie this one in there, and we'll get that going. So one more kindergarten will pop up over here, and I'm thinking probably another one right over here. Tend to need a lot of kindergartens. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm just going to place it off the side a little bit like this, as soon as we can find room for it, so that we can basically run a little road in here. So something like that I think is going to be ideal. Now with the latest update, I believe I'm on the default branch now, and I believe that is still requiring heating and cooling and seasons update things all in the default branch. It's not on the test branch anymore. Shall we go for Asphalt? Let's just go for Asphalt straight away. I think we'll do that. Turn it out a little bit like this, and we'll see. So we should be able to squeeze in a couple of buildings in here. So let's get working on that little section. We should have that working. We can add a few buildings in here. I don't like if it's main roads like this. I don't like. Actually, let's pause it. Let's get rid of that. I'm not too happy with this setup here. Let's rather clear that out, and I'm tempted to just do that. Something like that's okay. It's going to be okay. I don't want to do more roads connections into this area specifically, and gravel there is going to be just fine. So that'll be the first two that we do. Let's grab a little bit of a footpath here also. Try and link that up over here. Maybe that's going to be useful for us to get more people out here quicker. That is connected. So these buildings should be able to get access to this kindergarten. Hopefully these guys over here can get access over there, and then yeah, we don't know. We'll have to build extra ones down here as we build these buildings. But that should give us a go. Quite comfortable that it doesn't seem like we're losing with the game is crashing anymore. So that's good. Is this almost finished? How much do we still need over here? A little bit. I would like us to start work on this as well. Please continue construction over here. Are we getting asphalt and gravel and equipment and workers? Yeah, so this should be able to construct that pretty easily. Then I would like to move on and construct this. We can maybe start it. Hopefully we will get it done. Yeah, hopefully we'll get that done because I would like to set this up as the point for this. So let's get our construction underway on this also. And then I believe this road is underway. And I want to check what's going on with these roads over here. Excellent. So we're making progress. It's not the best and the quickest progress, but we are slowly making progress. Over here, I wanted to rename this area. So this area can be MV Iron. Oh, not Iron. MV Coal Mines. MV Coal Mines. We'll do that. Okay, so that area has been renamed. I also need us to get a firefighter over here, and we are building power, right? We are. Let's just make sure that power is in fact commissioned, so that construction can go. Ooh, they need steel though. Anyway, we'll have a look at that now. This thing has already been built. So we should be able to. Let's do that. Let's we can trim back this and quickly finish this off. So because this power over here is not too vital at the moment. It's we can quite comfortably. Oh, that's in there already. Let's trim back one more over there. I think that should work. Now let's tie that in, and we will tie that in. I believe that'll all tie in. So let's commission that. So once this work is done, we should have power everywhere we need. Excellent. It seems like the game is holding. Look at that. Lots of asphalt being used over here. Ooh, you're out of bitumen. We are now fully out of bitumen. Hopefully that other one... Okay, that one missed out. Bitumen is arriving, I believe. Not a lot of bitumen. Oh, there's another load of bitumen over here. It's very minor loads of bitumen that you guys are dropping off. So much so that we run it out of it very quickly. So who's responsible for bringing over bitumen? Ooh, we need to replant over here. I believe it's this guy. So the asphalt mines, MV iron mines asphalt plant. Yeah, we need to up our number. Are we out of bitumen? We're not out of bitumen. You can really quite easily move it. Ooh, we're running out of fuel. That is a concern. So it's just because we're not getting enough workers out here. Is it too much construction underway? Might be. We'll have to take a look at that. Did our distribution facility finish off? It's still not done. We still need about 6 tons of steel, which I believe is arriving. Let's have a look. That's all of it. So we will finish that one off. No problem. This construction can continue. Let's just make sure we've got everything we need over here. Everything is in fact connected. So that construction can quite easily continue. Let's quickly see about extending the rest of the construction again. There's a lot of little things over here. Who's working on this? Everybody's working on it. Everybody's working on it. So it should be happening. Here comes some stuff. This is finished off, so that's fine. Can I recommence? Let's continue the construction over here. And we'll continue the construction over here so that can slowly start happening. It basically means that once our power is in, we can start running buses up here and start mining coal. So that's going to be good for us. And hopefully we can start... our construction is underway over here also. I like it. I like it. We are missing a lot of resources, which I believe should be on the way. We're not using this forward station just yet. We'll have to see what we can do to try and move things forward a little bit. Still doing a lot of exports on some of these things. Our money is decent, but we are spending a fair bit. Last month we spent a fair bit, but it's those vehicles. Those vehicles that we purchased, and we're going to purchase some more covered hull vehicles soon. Oh, it's finished. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's get our covered hull vehicles purchased. And fuel is going to be a big problem for us soon. So covered hull vehicles, I'm going with these ones. They're pretty good, 8 tons. We can go with these that's a little bit bigger, but 62 kilometers. Well, they don't need to travel far, so maybe bigger is better in this instance. I'm going to do it. Bigger, better. 4 of them to start with. Yeah, our money. Our money is okay. We're holding. So can I please move all of these over? I don't think we're ready to start harvesting yet, but once we get there, it should be good. Okay, with all of that in mind, what I need to do is I need to basically pick up all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, all of them. And you need to unload them over here. Okay. We're not quite ready for it yet. We're not quite ready for the unload yet. It's halfway through. It's halfway through growing. Hopefully we'll get all of this built in time. Are we missing resources? Resources needed. We're missing the asphalt, yeah. Are we struggling? I think we're struggling with asphalt now. That is what I think is happening over here. No, we shouldn't be struggling. We should not be struggling with asphalt. There's enough bitumen there to manage that. There's a lot of vehicles here that's not bringing the stuff over. No, the stuff is here. This guy is still waiting on a lot of stuff. Does it have the MV bricks prefab? Yeah, it does. Okay, so hopefully we'll finish that off soon. The little paths went quickly. How are we going with our path here? This thing is taking ages to finish. It's asphalt yet again. Asphalt. How's this going? Yeah, we're actually getting lots of asphalt being used on this piece of road. It's over here. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I think I'm worried about the fuel though. Look at this fuel numbers. These fuel numbers are scary. Are we getting enough workers here? Should we add another bus to the mix there? Oh, and I wanted to just put some more pine trees and stuff to grow over here so we don't run out of wood. Okay, more people are arriving. Yeah, but we're not actually having a full load, so I'm suggesting maybe we need an extra one. So MV refinery and lumber workers, let's quickly see how many buses are are on that line. MV refinery and lumber workers. We only have 2 buses on it at the moment, so let's quickly grab ourselves an extra bus for that line. More workers should do the trick there. So I want someone that's going to be bring us in a fair bit. I think I'm using the ZIL buses. I don't have the ZIL available anymore. It seems like it's ended its life with us. Let's grab something that's not too pricey. Yeah, something like that one. Maybe the LZ. LZ's going to be good. It's a full load of workers for the refinery actually. So let's assign it to MV refinery and lumber workers. Go and do it. There we go. Get going. Get going. Okay, this whole road is almost done, all the way to Irinsky Asphalt. So that's very good for us. Very good for us. How is the construction going over here? Is our power up? Power is up and running. So now if we bring... Ooh, we need a fire truck over here. Let's get a fire truck up here. A fire truck. Buy a fire truck, please. Fire truck. Over there. I like the one with the ladder. Move you over here. Not there. Over there. Okay. Then I need to set up a route from Irinsky to over here. I believe that's going to be the one that we're going to use. So create a new line. This is going to be... I think it's going to be... it's going to... Let's just call it... No, let's call it MV Mines. MV Coal Mines Workers. Something like that. Let's do that. What we're going to do is we're going to pick up people down here. Okay, and we're going to run them up to this bus station over there. We'll slowly have to just re-gravel this road. We probably need some technical services up here as well. Let's do that. We've got a name for it. Let's save it. There we go. Load, unload. Let's just say, well, this is going to be load. It's not going to be unload, and that's going to be unload. There we go. Save, like so. Yeah, not sure how we do that. Anyway, what we'll do is we grab a bus, and we'll get the bus to run in over there. A pretty quick bus is what we would like, and one that carries a lot of people. Is that 82? 82 or 62? Not sure. This one's 98. It's not the quickest though. These are slower. 80, 55, 83, 60, 85, 32, 75, 52, and 75, 82. I think this is the one for us. We'll grab, let's grab 2 of them, put 2 of them on the line there. And it'll be, we'll have to come in over here and say MV Coal Mine Workers. Yeah, that's the new one. So now we're going to be a little bit confused about the whole thing. That's fine. Go in there and start it up. The other one again will be not that. It will be this MV Coal Mines Workers, and we'll start that one up as well. Oh, I forgot about the big thing, the cheat for the so just CHE, right? Yeah, CHE. There we go. And I'll go in here and say line spacing, please. That is an important one for us. Keep the line spacing going, otherwise we run out of workers and all kinds of stuff. How's this going? Oh, excellent. That's looking better. That is looking better. I think we should try and export a little bit more of this though. Let's go up to 80% there. How's our steel production coming along? Yes, that's looking better. That is looking better. Obviously running out of coal fairly quickly over here, which is kind of what I would be expecting. Okay. And over here, more workers, more fuel coming in. Yes, fuel is looking a little bit more healthy at the moment. That is excellent. That's good to see. Very good to see. What's going on with our finished products? How far are we from this being finished? We need a little bit more steel. We don't have any workers or mechanisms on site. How far is this from being ready to harvest? Close. We've got the vehicles out here. We probably need a few more vehicles out here. And we still need to do a few more setup pieces there. So let's grab that. Couple of covered hulls more. Maybe at least 4 more covered hulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this wasn't the one that I wanted. Anyway, now we'll have quicker ones and slower ones. Unfortunate. We'll just move them out over here. I don't know whether there's intelligence in terms of sending the right size vehicle for the job, if there's different sizes of things that needs to be picked up. I'm not sure. Can this be finished soon? I would really like this to be finished. Is this road finished? Oh, still the rolling over here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. How's our kindergartens? Are they working? Nice. Lots of people in here. So hopefully we have more workers available now. Excellent. Excellent. People only are complaining about not having jobs now. Over here, 3 workers because of kindergarten. 3 workers because of kindergarten. Excellent. So that the 2 extra kindergartens was a good move for us right over there. What's our temperatures like in September? Still pretty high temperatures, so that's okay. Okay. I think the next thing that's been done. That's been done. We can start working on this now. Actually, we should have workers arriving at the mine now. They can just walk down there, I believe. Look at that. Should probably have a split of someone working over here. Yeah, whoa. It's a lot of people working over there, 12. Okay, there we go. Coal is being popped in over here. So I think the next thing we should do is start work on this facility right here, and then we need to start work on all the other bits and pieces. This one will take a while to build, but this one is the one that has power at the moment. We'll have to see. Well, let's just build the first one over here. I think that's going to be just fine. It's all connected already, so probably a good idea to, well, we won't necessarily have so let's do that. Get cracking on that one, and I'm thinking we'll get cracking on the upgrade of these 2 sections, so that can start working as well. Get more of this upgraded. Ooh, what we also probably need is a technical services somewhere over here. We've got a technical services down here, but only the 3. I'm thinking another technical services up here is probably going to be good. Even just a small one. So if we go technical services, just get something small, maybe 3 vehicles only, something like that in this area. It's going to be just fine. Some technical services running that right there. So yeah, plop that in there. We'll get started on constructing that also. Lots of pieces of work that's currently underway. Okay, now I would like us to plan out. This road is done, not quite, we're still rolling, but that should be good if we can finish that off. Then I would like us to extend some of these roads still. Give me the asphalt road here to extend all the way to there. That's the next piece that you can do for us. How far is this? How far is that? Is that a load of steel? I think that might be our last load of steel. We just don't have any workers or... Yeah, we've got equipment here. That's the last steel that we needed. So once another fresh load of workers arrives, we should be able to finish that off. How far is these from finished? If we have to, we'll move them into the silo directly. But I'll keep a close eye on that. We'll keep this, not build that right now. We need to slowly work our way through getting all of these roads to asphalt. Okay, so the idea with the rail track is I'm going to run the rail up here somewhere. And then we'll provide an access point into this. And I'm kind of wondering whether we run it straight into here also. Our steel is coming up nicely now. Let's double check the coal just quickly. Yeah, that's okay. That is okay. Okay, so we'll do that. So I want to double line it all the way along the side of the road here. Something like that. Pretty close there, really. Something like this. And the next one will run straight through there. There we go. That's great. Now we're going to tie this up because I see it's quite a struggle to get this to build everything, but I kind of have a strategy for getting that to work. So I know it's a little bit further away, but the idea is that we allow it to come in, build it and come in and build into the direction, and build it to come in and build it in the other direction. So let's just say if you're going in here, you go that way, and if you're coming in here, you go this way. No. You go that way. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So the idea is not like that, like say that. And we also do, yeah, something like this. That's my plan. My plan is we'll build that. And so these vehicles should be able to get onto all of this and build every little section here. And it won't be too problematic. It's actually quite a nice distance there to move away. So I'm thinking we will have to move some stuff over here. We've got the distribution office ready here. So we'll need some vehicles to bring in all of the stuff. We need gravel. We will need, there's a lot of stuff we need. Okay, let's have a look. We need steel, we need prefabs. Okay, let's open up the two things that we need here. So we need steel, prefabs, bricks, and boards. So we limit the amounts. We don't need wood. We need boards, and we don't need uranium oxide. I believe we'll need way more steel than anything else, so we'll up that to say 50% of everything. Do we need, how much? If I go, hang on, I just want to test something. So if I do that much, right? What is this? It's gravel. It's quite a lot of prefab. It's not bricks at all. Bricks is probably for, so bricks we can drop, but prefabs, we need a lot of prefabs. That's not that much electronics. A lot of gravel though. Okay. We didn't want to actually build that. Okay, so what we need to do is we can do a fair bit of prefab also. So do something like that, prefab and steel, very little bit of bricks, very little bit of boards. We're not using those big amounts. So let's drop that down even more. I believe that should be fine. Very little amounts of this is I think required. Those are the big numbers that we need. That's fine. And we'll also try and limit that a fair bit over here. Through the, okay, we'll want to store gravel over here only. And then over here, what is the other pieces you need? You need, we need to get fuel over here. We need electronic components in this one. That's it? Only electronic components? We could have potentially, well, it's only 3.5 tons, but yeah, we can, so let's limit the amounts of everything. We only want electronic components, but really for this one, we want very little then. Clearly don't want to fill this thing up to the brim. Well, actually, it's not that much. It's not that much. It's not that much. Okay, so what we're going to do. Wow, prefabs is right over here. Okay, so we will pick up prefabs. We will pick up bricks, and we will pick up steel. Okay. And we will pick up boards as well. Boards can be picked up over there. Okay. And is there still steel in there? No, I think we've used it all. And what else do we need? We've got bricks, we've got steel, we've got, okay, that's it. And I think that's everything for, come on, I'm struggling to find my way. That's everything for this guy. And we will drop that off over there. Okay. And we would like to keep that at, say, let's just start off with 10%. Okay. The other thing we would like to do is we would like to come and pick up gravel and drop off gravel over there. And this is an unload, and we'll leave that at 10% as well. And we would like to pick up electronic components from there, and we would like to bring it in here. That's an unload, and that'll be like 10% as well. There we go. I think that should be good. Now we just need a variety of trucks. We need covered hull, open hull, and a dumper. Ooh. Okay, so one covered, one dumper. That's it. One covered, one pretty small covered, I think. A quick small covered one. 1.4 tons of electronic components. I think that's about right. If we just do that one at 82, that's going to be fine. It's a pretty cheap one. What's this one? That's too little. That's too little. This is a good number, I think. We'll just do that one, and we'll grab a dumper. Something like this guy should be good enough. It's pretty close by, so just grab a dumper to run those, and then we'll need a couple of open hulls. And I'm thinking pretty large ones, really, that can do 80 k's an hour. Yeah, I think that's the kind of one that we're going to go for. Anything else here that's a little quicker? Yeah, this is the one, actually. 1, 2, 3 of them. That's it. Wow, our money. Money! Money. Okay, let's move the vehicles. Keep doing that. Okay, let's move the vehicles out over here. Sorry, that's not what the button that I wanted. Okay, we need fuel to come on in. We're not auto-purchasing anything. No, definitely not. So we need this guy to also drop off fuel over here. So let's add an extra task. You're going to come in right over here. Pause the game while I do that. And say, you actually please just bring us fuel. Let's just do it 20% at the moment. We're running out of fuel pretty quickly. So let's do something like that. Some new vehicles available. Let's quickly see what's going on over here. Ooh, excellent. That's done. Okay, perfect. Let's quickly move in over here. How far is that actually? Ooh, 90%. Nice. That's good. So let's. So we've got all the loading spots. Okay, now let's do the unload spot over there. This is unloading, please. So now you're bringing in the crops as they go, and what is the storage percent? We want to fill that guy up to the top. Okay, so now as soon as things start harvesting over here, we should at least have crops popping in there. Things are slow on some of these things. The game isn't paused anymore. How's all of this going? Have we... Oh, that's good. Now can we... Oh, that's been done. Excellent. That is awesome. I think maybe before we continue any further, this should be full, right? That is absolutely full. We really need to start building the rest of these out. Where are you going? Up to there. Let's get cracking on building that piece. Oh, this one's done. Nice. Oh, some of these things go so quickly. I'll do this section here also, so we can get those 2 road pieces done. More workers arriving, I'm assuming. Excellent. Lots of people working out over here with the coal ore. We're just not managing to process it because we're still building on all the stuff that we need. That's good. We can get a technical services crew out there, maybe just like 2 of them. Yeah, we're spending a lot of money on vehicles at the moment. Snow plows, give me 2 of them, please. We'll move them up over here. They can plow away at all of this stuff. Should be okay. We should be okay over here. How's the steel going? Decent, decent. We can start exporting these things potentially, but I don't want to waste our steel on any more of that. Got lots of people over here. Let's quickly double check our oil and fuel numbers. Decent amounts. We've got 50 workers out here, so we are probably doing a decent job there. Let's quickly have a look at what's going on with the pollution in town down here. Still a bit of a challenge. Let's have a look at our population. Oh, lots of people living at home. Birth rate is awesome compared to the deaths. We're slowly educating out everybody. Lots of unemployed workers. This is what I like to see in terms of our population. That there's a lot of people available to jump in and work. All of this is good. I do need us to start graveling all of these roads, though I don't want to cut off the area. That's kind of the idea. That will leave because we're not using that for the time being. What we can do is we can potentially gravel up some of these sections. Yeah, some of these sections can maybe be graveled, or even... So let's do... Oh, really? We've got a little section of this that's not working. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I believe you can do that and then reconnect them as one long section. Yes, let's get going on that. We'll get a team to come and work on that. Slowly do all the bits and pieces. As long as you can still go around everything, that should be just fine. Okay, have we got everything we want in here now? We've got gravel, we've got fuel, all of this. Excellent. So now we will buy ourselves, and we'll have to buy it over here. We'll have to buy it over here. So let's quickly buy a new vehicle or mechanism, and I'm going to go with this guy. It is pricey, guys. It is pricey, but I think this is the better one. You know, it's not actually telling us much, is it? It used to have a level, I'm sure. Is there anything that we can purchase with dollars that is good? No, not at all. Let's have a look. So I think I like this one. This one is really the quick one. Do we have workers out over here? Oh, we're not actually using workers at the moment. Let's get one of them at least. So let's get one. That's a lot of money. So with that guy in place now, I believe we should start seeing workers roll in. Yes, workers are rolling in. And we should be auto searching for some stuff to build. Oh, I haven't commissioned it. I need to commission it. Let's go ahead and commission all of this. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Rail construction is underway, guys. Oh, if I pause it, it stops. Nice. Let's. This feels like a thumbnail moment. Actually, let's kind of slow it down a little bit. Nice. There we go. Yeah, excellent. I am so happy. This is the real kind of progress that we're making in our glorious nation. Real progress being made here. That is a big moment. Our first rail construction, that is a really big moment. And I am conscious that we could potentially get these guys to, well, at the very least, trim them back over here. So it's easier for them to get to work down here. So let's grab ourselves a little bit of a, no. A little bit of a footpath. Shall we? Can't really, hang on. Can I can't actually squeeze anything through here, can I? No, I cannot. I can potentially run that down there, but it's not really going to be worth our while. I'd rather just maybe trim it up. Something like that will be close enough. We'll commission that and we'll get that shortcut over there so people can quite easier get to work over here while we build this. Look at this. It's working really nicely. With just the one in place at the moment, I think we don't need any signals, so we'll just get that to slowly chip away at all of the stuff that needs to be done. What we can probably do is plan out this section a little bit more. It's kind of... I think we'll do up to about there. And the idea is, actually, let's trim that back a little. Okay, the idea will be, ultimately we'll move into all of them. So let's just, for now, just tie it in right over there, and we'll commission that piece as well. So they can start building all of this, so we double track from there. That should work really well. Look at that. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Excellent. Let's quickly see what's going on over here. Let's, ooh, there's a little section here that's not been graveled. That's a little unfortunate that we have that. This side has kind of been done. Let's be sure to gravel that section. That will be good if we can gravel that. Nice. We need to start work on construction over here as soon as that gravel's been done. We can actually, you know what we can do is we can start work on this construction. Let's start work on that. We'll start work on this. We'll start work on that as well. And over here, now will we connect this up here? Let's just have a look. That connection is straight through there. What we can do is we can trim back this. We don't need these at this one anymore. Ooh. We don't need that anymore. We can now kind of, I'm tempted to run it up like this so we can tie in there. There we go, and we can start work on construction over here also. Nice, lots of bits and pieces currently underway here. It's dropping the gravel. Cool, 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 cool. How is, let's quickly have a quick roundup of our stats. Oh, we need to move people out a little bit. So health is looking decent over here. We're up at the 90% mark. I'm absolutely loving it. Food is good. Happiness is right up there. Clothing is, yeah, okay, 90% about. That's good. Sporting activity is good, up at 90%. This can be a little bit better. Do we have more than one? We only have the one? I'm just wondering. Yeah, it seems like we only have the one cultural activity over here. So we could probably add a little bit more to that. If we go over here, cultural activity over here is a little better. How's the food? Food is good. How's the happiness? Happiness is good. Happiness is good. How's the health? Yeah, pollution makes a massive impact. All of this up at getting up to 90% here. So that's much better. This area, big problems. Big problems. Big problems. Okay, let's get out of here. It is pretty cold now. This is filled up. My goodness, do we have any spots available anywhere? No, we need to start building big time on some more apartments over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run us a new little road at the back here. Can I actually, let's move it out just a tad more so there's a little bit more space to deal with. Actually, even a little bit more. Do that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what I'll do with the rest of it. So that's in place. Let's get that commissioned. That's going to be just fine. Then what I'll do is from here, I'm not sure that's enough space there for any of this stuff. We'll tie that in there. This is kind of what I wanted to do here. Tie something in there so that's a little bit of a road piece there. Maybe I shouldn't have connected it up just yet. Anyway, that can be built. So that's the little gravel section over here. It's going to look quite nice. What we can do is we can put some trees or some paths or something in there. Parking lots. Parking lots. You guys are talking about parking lots. So let's find our parking lot sections. And just this is a good spot to maybe squeeze in a couple of parking lots. If we have the small parking lots. So if I do a parking lot over there and a parking lot over here, that's good. That'll be helpful. Got fuel and stuff close by. We don't need to do anything more than that. Let's see about a kindergarten. Maybe directly opposite here somewhere. Something like that. We do need the kindergartens, and then let's find ourselves some more of these kind of buildings. So prefab flats maybe. What's the quality? 87% quality. These are better quality. Wow, these are much better quality. 89. So yeah, we'll have to run these guys. So if we do that and that one over there, something like that, we'll tie them in together in a bit. But yeah, there's a lot of construction underway here now. That's awesome to see. Let's quickly see what's going on up here. We haven't started seeing some snow yet. That construction is underway. I think we can quite comfortably commence construction over here. That's all been graveled up. That is awesome. Good to see that. Up to here. So it's this the last little section that's not going to be graveled. I would like to finish off the graveling of this, but presumably, yeah, let's just do it. Tie that one in, tie this one, and tie that one. So I believe this one won't be constructed just yet. We need access to it first. Okay, so stuff is happening there. This is being built. My goodness, all of that is good. We can probably commence construction over here. Then we will need to see about tying in some of these things. Let's see if we should be able to squeeze this around here. Oh, we can we tie in there? Well, no, we can't. Squeeze that in around there and do that. We might, yeah, we'll probably just leave it like that for now. So now we can actually start work on this also. So let's just slowly step through it. There's a lot of little bits and pieces that needs to be done and finished off over here. That would be good. How is our coal supply going? Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful to see. How's our steel supply going? We're using a fair bit of it. How is our rail construction going? Pretty awesome is what I'm saying. So if you use a little trick like this. Oh, we've got a fire. Where is it? That should be dealt with pretty quickly. If we use a little loopy little arrangement like this, they should be able to build all of the sections. What they won't be able to do though is we need to connect them up here as well. So the one thing that is going to be missing here is we'll also need to do something like that so that they can get from the one to the other section. Now everything, now they can come in here and they can rush that side, or they can do through this side. Yeah, that's going to be fine. That's going to be perfect. This works really well. We don't have this line electrified yet. We need to find a spot where we're going to electrify it. Up here somewhere is probably a good idea. And I'm just thinking, because we can run some stuff straight out here. Let's just see if we go in here ever so quickly. Yeah, we can run some stuff straight into there. So we could... I'm thinking we try and electrify it right here somewhere. It's going to be the most opportune spot, really. So if we go into this and just see how that does that electrification work. So railroad electrification connection. We can bring in lots of power actually, and high. Is that high voltage? No, it's all medium voltage, I believe. The closer to this, the better, really. So we could reuse these lines over here. Okay, so to be honest, what I'm going to try and do, and pause the game, save the game, all those kind of good things before you touch any of the rail. So if we just save as, let's quickly say, let's see, this is episode 21. We'll save that guy. Now, I'm going to pause it. And what we'll do is I'm just going to trim back this. In the hopes, in the absolute hopes that we can squeeze that one in here. It seems feasible. It's a little... Okay, hang on. I want to get this straight, right? So what I'd rather do is I'd rather spin this around and give it a little funny little road section there. Okay, I want to try and get this as perfect as possible. So let's quickly get the wireframe switched on. If I zoom in a little bit more, so that... Oof. I think that is just about right. I should have planned this out before. Yeah, I think this is just about right. If I move it like that, it's not right. If I do this, it's just about right. Something like that. And then we'll hook these sections up again. Okay, it's a little small section, but I think that's going to be just fine. We will go ahead and commission that piece, and we'll get ourselves, we'll take this off. I'm going to grab this. Oops. I'm going to grab a gravel road, and we'll tie it in from somewhere else. Can we run it through here? Oh, please. Whoa! Oh, yes, I understand why that is so low. Can we tie a gravel road down there? Come on, it seems like it should fit. There we go, that's the snow. Let's trim that back just a little bit. And we'll try it again. It's just going to be that section straight out over there. That's going to be fine. So we'll get all of that up and running. We'll slowly get all of this working. Does this have everything it needs? It does. Pretty sure it does. Got lots of workers. How are we going on this? Fuel is looking good. Fuel is looking good. How's the construction going over here? Slow and steady, but going. Slow and steady, but going. How's the steel? There's steel available. Steel is, we're missing coal. Coal should be arriving soon. Right? Oh, I forgot to look at the crops. What happened with the crops? We're still loading. How much do we have of here? Oh my goodness, almost a full 800 tons. Yeah, you guys are right. We're not gonna have any issues. So they are, yeah. It's still growing actually. So they're harvesting a little bit in the snow out here. Little concerned that we're struggling to harvest it so quickly, but anyway, we've got our first round of crops that is up and running and available. Wow, these roads taking ages to build. What are we missing here? Oh, nothing's been assigned. Oh my goodness. Let's get it's asphalt and gravel and it's equipment. That's what it is. That's all we need. And concrete? Oh yeah, it's fine. You don't need the concrete. Anyway, that's what we need. This guy, and over here we'll do the same thing. So I didn't even realize that this wasn't connected. MV equipment and asphalt and gravel and concrete, just like that, and we'll assign that, and there we go. So those assignments should now get these roads built. We've got our snow plows out and about doing their thing, and this guy is practically full. Nice, practically full. Excellent, and now we need to start building all of this, so we start turning all those crops into food and all kinds of other bits and pieces. How's this going? Looking decent, looking decent. Let's quickly go around and see what's happening with our temperatures. Dipping a little. If we have a look at this guy, no, it's doing a decent job. It should be okay. And if we go over here, how's our temperatures over here? Oh, looking nice, looking nice. I understand now these don't even need heating anymore. Do we still have people working here? We still do. Trim that back. We don't need people working there. Thank you. And we can actually demolish this building now that we've got this one. Let's get that out of our way. This is built. My goodness. So this is going to be coal. And this is being built. And I think these still need to be extended for construction. This is under construction, missing concrete. All of this has been done. This entire road has been all graveled up. I'm loving that idea. That we don't have any missing sections in that gravel road. Don't know why you guys would be rushing around this way. Anyway, maybe it's just finished building. I think that's the idea. So now these guys, oh, we just finished groundworks. Lots of steel and concrete making its way over here now, I'm sure. Excellent. What's going on over here? Just double checking. Are we loading up on concrete? Well, we're loading up on gravel big time over here. Ooh, we're dropping temperatures down here. Ooh, look at that. It's not too cold. It's not too cold. It's cold, but it's not too cold. So I'm thinking that's making it easier. Are we losing a lot of people now? Does not seem to be the case. We've got a lot of people still living at home, so we are building fresh new homes for everybody. Okay, that's done. What we can do is we can slowly start tying in this sections, that one over there and this one over there. That should be good. You guys can feel comfortable to get the construction going on this. Slowly they'll start getting all of these little pieces done, and we can get this built so we can move in more people. We obviously need some little paths. Once we finish this off, we'll do the paths to connect up to this side so that they can get to the bus stop, probably through there, over all of this. That should be okay. Yeah, good. Guys, I think that's what I'm going to cut the episode. How's this construction going? Look at that. Our little loop here is working a breeze. This guy is going back and forth, building rail pieces. This is probably under construction over here. Yes, everything is, well, probably on its way here. There are workers here. Oh, here comes the steel. We only need electronic components. Where's the electronic components? I'm guessing soon. How's our money? Oof, our money is kind of devastating, actually. But we are making so much progress, and I'm so keen on our rail construction, guys. That is just amazing. That is just amazing. Slowly and steadily, we'll get all of this done. Just the one, it's kind of okay even at the moment. I don't even mind it. Just doing it little by little, like so. It does all the little pieces, huh? Everything is done. And that will work so that we get this entire thing around. Whether we do, I think we probably do, you know, we'll run it down here somewhere, and then we'll split it here to go this way and that way. But we'll also need to run it up in there. So we'll see about getting a split somewhere over here, which is going to be a little bit problematic with the roads, but we'll do that. Okay, guys, I am going to leave you now. It's the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Tell me in the comments, what do you think about our progress and our rail construction and anything else, really. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.